Today is the 26th of November, Tuesday, noon. And we're on our way to Giessen, which is about about 65 kilometers. And Karen is at the wheel. And Halgram you can't see in back. He's in his cave back there. We're in our new car. Well, it's still new to us anyway. And the weather is as it has been the last months, I have to say. No, I guess, yeah, well, almost. It's been almost 2 months of just really gray weather with rain almost every day. And I'm holding my cell phone in smooth 4 gimbal because that seemed to work pretty well the last time. We made a video last week on our way to visit some friends, or actually for a book signing. And the windshield was so dirty that I decided not to try to put it up. It just was unpleasant to look at. I hope it's better now. I see there's still some spots on it, but it's not too bad. I just pressed some button here on this thing. No, it's okay. Okay. It's okay now. There's a radar tower there. You have to always be careful going through this village. This is Angen Road, and we're on the Federal Highway 62, B62 it's called. This is a little town called Loisel. Karen and I celebrated our anniversary yesterday. Well, we celebrated. We drove into Giessen. Well, no, we drove to a company that makes baking paraphernalia, equipment for bakers, and gave them a copy of Karen's book because she uses a lot. Oh, sorry about that. She uses a lot of their equipment. And we talked to the owner for a while. He was very impressed with Karin's pies and with the book. And after that, we paid a quick visit to a friend of mine who was responsible for me coming to Giessen, where I worked for the last 30 years, and where I met Karin. And oh no, last 30 years, last 40 years, and
Schon 30 Jahre her.
and anyway, we came back to Alsfeld then and went to one of our favorite Italian restaurants, Da Franco in Alsfeld, and had a very nice dinner. We've been busy with a number of things recently, including things to do with the book, and Karin's been continuing to bake pies, and of course Hallgrim takes some time. He's growing up very quickly. He's becoming much more reasonable and much easier to live with than he was as a puppy. He's still a bit of a puppy, but he was so active. German Shepherd puppies are a real handful. And du kannst rechts fahren. And but he's growing up, and he's much easier to deal with now.
Das hätten sie besser gelassen, da oben eine Windmühle hinzustellen.
There's the Burger King.
Kentucky.
And across the way you can see the sign for Kentucky Fried Chicken. And there's a McDonald's over there too. So if we're hungry, there's no excuse. Not that we ever go to any of those places. Karen has been wanting to go to KFC, but I'm leery of it because I don't know. I wouldn't know how to order. She thinks it won't be a problem, but I'm sure it will.
Es wird nicht vor Fett trieben. Ich denke, es wird alles essbar sein.
So this is Autobahn A5 now. No speed limit here.
Nicht 100 Meilen.
We can go as fast as traffic allows. We're going about 140 kilometers an hour now. And we're in 9th gear, and the engine is turning at 20, just a little over 2,000 RPM at 150 kilometers per hour. So I must say I'm quite impressed with this engine. It's only a 2-liter 4-cylinder engine, turbocharged of course, but it's so powerful that they can actually gear it so that at high speeds it's really not turning very fast, so maybe it will last. I'm always skeptical of small displacement engines that have a lot of horsepower, but I guess if it's not going faster than 2,000 RPM much of the time, it probably should last. It's very responsive and actually very smooth. You could think it was a 6-cylinder easily, I guess, from the feel of the balance and so on. das nur nachts.
Ach so. Ich dachte, das bleibt am Tag. Nicht, dass wir ohne Licht fahren. Verstehst du? Dieser Scheinwerfer.
Das Licht ist,
Hier in dem Ding immer.
das Licht ist an. Es ist nur nachts, dass diese Symbol da erscheint.